Watch me go step by step, taking these abandoned structures in your Valheim world and turn them into a very nice starter base. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is to go ahead and place down a workbench as I have done here. And then you want to go ahead and start repairing the current structure that is in place. Remember that once your hammer does break, you will have to repair it again, and it has to be done on the workbench. So you want to make sure once you get that done to get a workbench put in place. What we'll do is go ahead and repair all of these. Again, we're going to be out of range for that particular workbench over there, so we'll go ahead and place another one. Jump up here and start repairing this structure as well. Getting these repaired is going to be crucial, especially within your first few days in the game. So you have the shelter from the rain. That way we can get a fire in and you can get a bed and all of that going. So now that we've got that done, we'll go inside of this one as well and we'll get that floor repaired. What I want to do after that is I want to take the hoe and we'll go ahead and start leveling out the land around it to get rid of this grass from the inside. So craft a hoe and then just go around each edge of the building like so to get rid of this grass from showing up on the inside. Then we'll do the same thing over here on this one. Once you do that, you can really kind of see exactly the flooring around the build to see exactly what you need to finish repairing. Now this is where the fun begins. Once we do that, we can kind of see what we want to do as far as how we want the builds to look. One of the good things about this is these are about on the same level. So if you have stone and a workbench, you can actually raise the ground between the two and create a nice big level area like so. Okay, so from there what we want to do is come to the outside, take a look at it. What I would like to do to make this building a little bit bigger is I'm going to come back in and remove the whole middle section out like so. We're going to use this side of it as our house. So first thing is we're going to place our floor and we're going to make it 4 2 meter by 2 meter squares, and we're going to repeat the same thing on the back side, and this guy's going to come in and destroy that, so I'm going to kill him. So once you get that done with just a little bit of wood, this is all it's going to take, is just normal wood. We're going to go ahead and make this bigger. First thing I want to do is on this roof piece and this roof piece is to level that out. And then we're going to come back in like that and do that. And essentially all we're going to do is make this bigger like so. If it starts to turn red, go ahead and place a support piece in for now. And then you can continue the rest of the way. Now, once you do that, we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. 2 and 3. Come back in, support that for now, tear that piece out. It needs to be that, and one more. All right, so now that we've got that whole thing supported, you're going to want to take your 45s or your 26s. It doesn't matter. We can use 26s or 45s. So to keep the angle here, let's use the 45 degrees. So you're going to place 1 and 2, and then you're going to come back in and place 1 and 2. All right, so we got that one done. Now you're going to do the same thing on the back side here. 1, 2, just let it go right into the ground, and 1 and 2. So from there, you got this center point. Again, with your thatched roof pieces, we're going to take the inside 45 and turn it like so. And we're going to do that on all 4 corners in the middle. And there, and there. Perfect. So your builds should start to look like this now. From there, we're going to go ahead and start throwing in our roof pieces like so. Now you can either on the ends leave them flat, or you can overhang them. For the purpose of this build, we're going to leave it flat against. All right. Now, if you're having issues trying to get it to line up to the bottom here, you can always start on the outside edge and bring it back in like so. So that's what we'll do there. And then here, we'll bring it in like that. Now, for this corner piece, you can take the inside 45 again, or you can take that piece out, which is exactly what we'll do. And we'll put that inside 45 in like so. Perfect. Now you're going to repeat that on all 4 sides. The next thing you're want to do is to get ready to place a bed. But in order to do that, we need a fireplace. So let's find a good location on the outside where a fireplace will be easily put in. And to me, I think it's going to be right here. So we're going to tear out that back wall. When you're first starting, you'll need to do the campfire. So you'll need the campfire placed outside because you cannot place it on the wood. And then we'll need to build the chimney. So let's do that now. Build the chimney. Keep in mind that I'm going to kind of decorate it a little bit. And I'll show you a little bit extra when we're done that you can do to your builds in order to make it look really nice if you want to collect a little bit more wood. So we're going to bring it on up, and this should heat up the house pretty well. So let's do that. And then the last thing you'll need to do is kind of cap it off a little bit like this on the top, and get this piece put in like so. And then you'll need to put some kind of roof over to make sure that the water does not get into it. So take your 45-degree roof and go ahead and just support it like so. And then again, you can trim it off if you like. It's your preference. For this build video, I will do that. And there we go. And then I'm going to take these wood beams and place them on the corners just to kind of make it look a little bit nicer. Perfect. So now let's go back in. Let's see what we've got going on down here. You can look up in your top right near your map, and it says fire. That means you are good anywhere inside this building. You have heat. You can place your bed anywhere. So we'll get back to placing the bed here in just a little bit. Now, last thing we want to do is to cover up these ends. Because we are pretty boxed in here, let's leave them open. So in order to do that, take your half piece wall pieces here and let's make some windows. We can make them nice. You can make them any shape you want to. We're just going to keep it simple for now. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side as well. Now, if you would like to put another door in, you can put another door in to gain access from any area you would like. Perfect. So this would be a fairly easy house to put together with very limited resources, and it would be a great starter base. So for this one building, we want to make it a little bit bigger, just give it a little bit more room. So again, we can do the same thing as we did over there. Take out one side here. I like that idea, is taking out that one side. Let's give it a little bit more room, but we're going to leave this back wall. Okay. From there, what we can do is actually extend the roof up a little bit. Let's do that, and then let's bring it back down as we're doing here. By doing that, now you're going to allow yourself to have more room. And we're going to tear that down because it's not supported, or it's going to fall down, I should say. So let's go ahead and support it. So we're going to go ahead, build that up like that. And you can leave it exposed. That's perfectly fine. Or you can cover it in, whichever you prefer. But I think I'm going to go ahead and cover it in, but I want to do something a little bit different. So that's exactly what we'll do. We'll take these 45-degree pieces like so, because I want to make a nice little entrance going into this little workshop here. and I'm going to tear out that door on the other side. We'll put the door in right here. So let's go ahead, support these corners. And last but not least, let's go ahead and trim it out. Like so. And there you go. Got your roofs trimmed out. Now it's just a matter of filling in your walls. And then we got these new pieces right here, these 45-degree pieces. So just rotate it, turn it around. You're going to do the same thing down here on the bottom. Get it to snap in like so. Perfect. Now on this bottom piece, you're going to use the 1 meter by 1 meter squares. And then right above it, go ahead and put your 1 meter high by 2 meter wide walls in, your half walls. Now you can go ahead and cover up the rest. So you take that, and we will go ahead and repeat that on this side as well. Now for this entrance here, you can either leave it exposed or you can close it off. I think for the purpose of this video and just to add a little bit of light inside the building, we'll leave these as windows like so. So just putting some beams in, and then we'll go ahead and put our walls up here. You can do it like that. You can put your door in like so. And then if you really want to just cap it off, go ahead and do that. And now you can walk right on in and close your door. So that's pretty much it as far as taking these bases or these buildings and with minimum resources, just wood for the most part, a few bits of flint, and creating a nice beginning starter base. If I can get this piece to snap in, I just want to clean it up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So now we are done. Very, very useful starter base. Very minimum resources used. Buildings don't look too bad. Plenty of room to grow. So anyways, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your favorite things to do when you first start out in Valheim. What are the first things that you would like to go and do? If you like this style of video, let me know as well in the comments below, because I really enjoyed it. But I'm going to leave everything there. Again, thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video or live stream. Take care. Bye-bye.